Welcome to Mediaspace Members Daily. We bring you exclusive interviews from our leadership group and other professional influencers within the media, marketing, gov, tech community globally. Today I have with me Dmitry Shishkin, an award-winning and experienced leader in the digital transformation, content strategy, organization and culture change in a global setting. Hi Dmitry, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
What are the key challenges in digital publishing?
Well, where do you start? From revenue models to training, from diversification to satisfying user needs. There are plenty, lots and lots of different things, depending on what kind of organization you work for, depending on what your business model is and how you earn money and how you acquire users and what your interaction with those users is. So it's definitely not one size fits all, but there are trends, of course.
What are the opportunities in digital publishing?
Well, the most important thing is that unlike some other means of connecting with the audiences, whether it is radio or TV or some nascent technologies like VR or AR or something like that, you actually have probably the most effective way to connect with people and connect with people almost on their terms, because it's not as if you are creating a program and then you're broadcasting it and you have almost no idea whether people switch off halfway, or I mean you do, but with digital you know absolutely everything. You know how long people scrolled until, how many people decided to share it, how many people decided to read until the end, and on and on and on. So, and digital publishing in that sense, it's a very, very honest medium, right? Because it's very easy to I guess it's very hard, and not easy. It's very hard to actually get the right engagement going, because you can get the users initially very quickly in, inflate the numbers. I mean, you can get, we will have seen situations, you know, with publishers getting, you know, tens of millions of people every month. And then you start actually digging deeper and you realize that actually, if you look at the daily engaged users, you can actually see that only 10% of your total large sum are actually daily uniques. And frankly, if I were the exec on the advertising side, I would not be looking at any other measurement apart from daily uniques and what those daily uniques actually do every day when they come. So the depth of engagement, those two metrics for me are the most important ones. And the reason why this is important is that we are actually probably already in the second stage of the development of digital media, digital publishing, from the mass publication to actually, if not niche, but much more targeted engagement. So you are able, it's much better to have a smaller publication where the engagement is very, very high than a large publication where you will be found out very quickly. And the advertisers probably are not going to be interested necessarily of dealing business with you if your engagement is very low.
What's your advice for professionals in the media space in this new reality?
Oh gosh, the most important thing is to stay curious and to upskill yourself all the time. So it's hard for me to generalize, but obviously when I'm dealing with, you know, young members of the team, whether it was in Culture Trip, whether it was at the BBC before, you see people with potential very, very quickly. People who are hungry to learn more, people who are very, very eager to do more as well. So people who are not doing kind of their 9-to-5 things. And this has nothing to do with, you know, presenteeism, or this has nothing to do with, you know, doing long hours or anything like that. It's about the attitude, how you apply yourself, whether your knee-jerk reaction is to say no and explain why it can't be done, rather than actually think about it a little bit and actually decide to do something about it. So for me, this is a really important. And when I you know, talk to students and when I do some kind of coaching and mentoring sessions, for me, this is a really important thing, is that the skills are actually not very difficult to get. The skills are not very difficult to get at all, because you are. You can become, like I have been, a radio journalist and then turned into a digital journalist and then did digital video as well, and then did lots of other things. It's not rocket science. Like to if you know one medium, to transform yourself into another, you know, and another medium is very easy. But the attitude is really, really hard to train. You either have it or not. I mean, you can train it as well.
Thank you, Dmitry. Some great advice there. Stay tuned for the next episode of Mediaspace Members Daily. In the meantime, connect with us at mediaspace.global.